Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my version of a clean girl makeup look. So let's get started. I've already done my skincare routine, so I'm going to show you guys a separate video on that. But I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown face primer as well, because your face needs to be ready for that makeup, and I feel like the right skincare and the right base will always allow a real good makeup application. I'm just gonna apply it all over my face, like so. I have the mirror in here, so I'm just keep on looking at it because the flip side of my camera is not working. So I need to see that I'm still in focus. Alright, so face base is on. Now I already applied my liner and my lashes because I'm not really good in doing this on camera, but for liner I was using the Fenty black liner, and for lashes I went in with the Arwa lashes from Pinky Goat. So I'm gonna let this set. I'm gonna go in with my Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit. I actually got this while I was away. I don't really do much on my brows. I just brush them up like that. Also have the gel, I'm going to be using that, but I'm going to go in and fill it in a bit, not too much. Just a bit here, the areas where I have less hair. I don't know if it's just me, but I always like to do my eyes and my brows first and then go in with my skin. I think because in the past, whenever I used to do my face first, I would apply a lot more on my face, and because I was thinking that, oh, I need to apply more, and then when I did my eyes, I looked like I was going to a wedding. So again, as mentioned, I don't really do much. That's all I do, and then I just brush it up like that. Using the gel, I'm going to show you guys exactly the products that I've been using while I was away. So the Fluff Up Brow Wax from the Benefit. Honest review, it's okay. It's not really the best. Like, it keeps your brows up for maybe an hour or so, and then nothing. It just falls back down. I'd rather use a hair gel, and then, you know, just stays up the entire day. The one from Got To Be, for example, it will just fluff up your brows and then it just stays on the whole day. After that, so now that that is done, I'm going to go in with my Professional primer from Benefit as well, and I just apply this on my T-zone area because that's usually the part where I get most oily. Take about this much, apply it right here. And what I like to do is to as well add a bit under my eyes, so when I go in with the concealer, it holds the product in place for longer, and I've noticed that that worked the best for me. And I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Now, I've said in my last video that my go-to and holy grail concealer was the Kevyn Aucoin, but I think I fell in love with Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I'm not quite sure which shade that is, but if I'm not mistaken, it's either 08 or 09, because I have another one which is a 07, but that is too bright for me, so I picked up this color. And what I do, I just simply go into the inner corners here and out, but prior to that, I'm using a corrector, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury medium, in medium 2. I've seen this as well all over TikTok and wanted to try it out. It reminds me of the, I think, was it from Benefit or was it from Tarte? There was one corrector from Tarte, I believe it was like a rectangular shape corrector. That one was really, really nice, and every time I go back to Sephora, it's always out of stock. So I picked up this one. This is how the color looks like, and I take my beauty sponge and just dab it right under my eyes. And that leaves it like this. So got away a bit of the discoloration. did not conceal a lot, but it's a very light coverage. Doesn't really do a lot, but it's good enough. Then I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I love the applicator, by the way. So again, a little goes a long way with this one too. You simply go in over here like a triangle, and then over here too. Same thing on the other side, triangle, and then here as well. Am I in focus? Hope I am. Yeah. And whatever is left while I blend it out, I just put it around my face. Alright, so with a beauty blender, blend it in. And as you can see, like a little really goes a long way. That is a lot. I really love this concealer because it's really creamy and it doesn't sit heavy on my face or on my under eye, so whatever I have left I just go over wherever I feel like I need some coverage. Because it's so lightweight, I like to like drag it down to my face. With this. Okay. So I'm gonna let this sit, and whenever I feel like I need a little bit more, I just add a bit more into the inner corners and let that sit. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna be using the Cheeks Out Crush on Cupid Fenty Beauty blush cream, and I'm gonna be taking this brush, dip it in, go along my cheeks. This hair is just, you guys can see that. I've been seeing this girl on TikTok that's been showing the liquid illuminizer from Rare Beauty. She's been using it on her eyelids and on her cheeks as like a blush slash bronzer, and on her lips too, and it looks so beautiful. And the color was called Faith, and I'm really thinking of getting it and trying it out, so I'm gonna do that and let you guys know. And on the other side, same thing. I love this blush a lot because it's very creamy and it actually really sits on your skin. Like, it doesn't leave any cakiness behind, or like, you know, when your product lifts up. I feel like this one doesn't do that, and with some other products that I've been using, it shows after a while on your pores, or like it lifts up. But with the product of Fenty Beauty, luckily I did not experience that. So I think that's enough. I'm gonna go in with a powder blush later on. I want to get the one from Too Faced, the one that comes in like this really cute little packaging. It also comes in like a really nice pink color. It's like a baby pink. Reminds me of the one from Dior. Put a bit on my nose as well. So now I feel like I do need to conceal a bit more. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and just take very little, add it into my inner corner, like here, where I feel like it's still a bit dark, and let that sit for a bit. Alright, so normally I would go in with some eyeshadow, but I just take whatever is left on the brush and use it at the back of my eyes. I love blush, especially this one. It's my favorite. Okay, right now to blend the concealer, I'm just gonna go in with a brush. This one's from Sephora. It's actually a foundation brush, but I use it because it's like pointy right over here, and I love how it goes in into the corners of the eye. I hope I haven't missed any step, because I'm always like paranoid of missing a step, and I would see it by the end of the video like, oh my god, I didn't do that. But if I did, I'll mention it on the video. We're actually going to get a new camera, thank the Lord. So our next video is going to be on the new camera with the microphone, so you guys can hear us better too. And I'll be able to see myself, so I know what's going on. Because currently I just have this mirror and I'm just keep on looking at it, so I'll make sure that I'm in focus and I know what I'm doing. but it can't just go on like that. Alright, now to set the face, I'm gonna go in with this puff that I got from Amazon, because I've been seeing everyone on TikTok using it and they swore by it, so I was just like, you know what, I gotta get one. And they were not wrong. It really works so much better than using your beauty blender or even a brush. I don't know what it is, what's behind it, but I always take a little bit, dust it off, and then go in to the inner corners of my eyes, starting from there, dragging it down and then onto the under eyes. I already makes such a big difference, like going from looking like a shiny glazed donut to this matte finish, and whatever is left I just take it and blend it all over the side of my face. You can see the difference from this to this, like, wow. Oh, I'm using the Huda Beauty, what is it called? The Huda Beauty baking powder? Banana bread, easy bake loose powder. These products have such complicated names these days. Like, they're not complicated, no, they're just so long to remember. Okay, so same thing on the other side. I think this was a bit too much, but it's fine, we're gonna work with that. I knew I forgot a step. So usually I go in with a bit of shadow right under my eyelid. Blending it out, using whatever is left on the puff all over my face. I hate when it gets shiny here on my forehead. I knew I forgot something, so I would usually go in with a little bit of shadow and go right here under my eyelids, because I don't like to wear mascara on my eyelid, on my bottom lashes. So I just go in with a little brush like that, dip it into like this brown color or like any dark brown shadow that you have, like this one, mix them and just trace a little line. I was applying the powder right under my eyes, like that. Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. Obviously if you want to intensify it, you can do it. I think a clean girl makeup look is something that is very personal to everyone, so you can just, you know, do it the way you like it. Now I'll go in with a liner to just go over my beauty marks. Alright, so normally I would use a brown liner, but since I'm out of the brown liner, I'm just going to use the Fenty liner that I used for my eyes. Just going to trace in the beauty marks I have. I don't even know if it does something. This usually does the trick. And yes, there you go. Alright, so for the lips, we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Cool Brown. Tracing along the line. And then I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. Now, you can go now in with like a clear gloss and just leave it like that, but I like to add a little bit of color, so I usually go in. It's the Fenty lipstick color in Pose Queen number 5. I know, but something about this I liked more than the one from Natasha Denona. I don't know what it is, but I just like it more. And that's pretty much it. If you feel like this is too matte, you can always go in with a gloss. I like to go in with the one from Sephora that is the number 1 Outrageous. I love this one so much. It's the best clear gloss I've ever had. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the look. Now, if I sometimes feel like I don't have enough blush on, I want to intensify it or like just, you know, add a bit more, I go in with the Milani blush. Just add a bit more here on top. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm doing for like the clean makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Bye.